Guys, that was so amazing. My first question is, at what point did you realize you could do this from your hair? Like, what is it? Tell me about that. There must be a lot of prep to get ready for this.
Yes. It's honestly the hardest part, I guess. It's like finding somebody who teaches the knot, I feel, because we're both doing it like for a long time now, and even now it's more popular. But before then, like it was extremely hard to find somebody because the technique is so secret.
So it's like esoteric knowledge, and you had to find someone to bring you in.
Yes, and I remember I saw it somewhere, and I was like, I just wanted to see the sensation, like how it feels.
Yeah.
You know, like I was like, I wonder how it feels if it actually that painful. It's painful.
So tell me about.
It's painful, but of course, because we are training for so long already, we don't feel it like that anymore. But we know that it's painful.
So pain management is one of your skills.
Exactly. No, but it's true. Like you develop it.
Yeah.
The resistance,
you get used to the pain, you know your little tricks, how to make the bun more even, to not have just one hair pulling the whole time.
You find new tricks, new ways to do it.
Does it help or hurt a headache? Like I could imagine it might just like cure your headache.
For me, no, it's the opposite. I feel like, I mean, it's not that I'm not gonna have headaches, but I feel that my spine. Yes.
It's really nice.
So it's a great stretch.
Yeah, it's actually like it's really nice, the traction for the whole body. Like you always get like a crack down the whole spine, like.
Oh, so you guys are that's awesome. That's like an extra bonus.
But even for that, you also need to know how to do it. Yeah. Because if you just release your body, you can get injured. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
So you need to be with a good core.
Yeah. And it's also it's important to know, like, it's not like any other discipline like straps or handstands where you can push yourself like to the extreme and like you train for hours. With hair hanging, like you cannot do it. Like you should listen, like the scalp, it's getting irritated like faster. So like it's like very time limited that you can.
Even if you are really excited and you want to continue, like, oh no, let's do this and let's do that. You are like, I think it's enough.
Yeah, exactly.
But
so knowing what's enough is also apparently really important.
Yes, and you can feel it in your scalp.
Do you communicate to each other through movement or poking each other when you know that it's enough?
Yes.
No, for sure. Like in the act, like the act is like completely fine. It's more like in trainings and stuff like that. When I'm like, Danny, I think I'm good. Like, like this. I don't have as much hair as she does.
Well, so I was really curious about. At a very low level, I did stage rigging 30 years ago in my early time in theater, and I remember putting safeties on everything, extra safeties for everything. And you guys are working with very little safety except for your strength and your trust in each other.
I have my strong mamas.
That's why I'm training the whole day.
No, but it's true. It's like it's important to like trust each other. And like I know her training routine. Like she trains all the time, so I have absolutely no doubt in that.
Yeah.
And also, like for example, like I know that she also did a lot of herring before. Like if she would have just started or something, I would have, let's see. But like I know she's doing it since years and nothing ever happened. So like that's very safe. And also we do have a great rigging team as well here.
Well, I mean, I noticed that you're here, but so are the riggers, so is your trainers. Like there's a minimum complement of people whenever you go off the ground.
Exactly.
That's part of this trust system.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
I want to talk about this bite grip.
Oh yeah.
Was this made for you?
That is
do they
amazing.
flavor it for you? Do they put a little orange or cherry on it?
Yes, it's beautiful piece of dead cow, I call it. It was actually made in Mexico.
Okay.
And you form it like basically like it's a piece of leather, but like you have to bite it to make your own bite mark. So like basically, no one.
Oh, so you had to wear it in.
Exactly. And the more you wear it in, the more comfortable you are because it's your bite mark. So like that's why I'm like, this is my mouthpiece, this is my baby.
So do you control it between shows, or does it go away and come back to you? Like, does someone clean it?
Oh no, I handle it. Because like nobody else wants to deal with my saliva.
But actually, we also get them done, the new ones at IHQ. They learn how to do it.
Ah, okay.
They had to learn how to do it because it was a new addition.
Yeah, exactly. But it takes a while to break it in and to feel comfortable on a new one.
So
It's
you
like
never
going
swap.
to the dentist.
She can do it.
You can do the bite, but
She can
you,
do it.
Oh, okay.
But I'd rather lifting her.
I was really impressed by your ability to lift yourself up on that one foot. I would just be hanging from that rope for the rest of my life. You said you get an applause every night for that.
And I was like, why? Do they think that I cannot do it or what?
They're impressed because the rest of the world would just be hanging.
That is right after the mouthpiece. That's why I'm like, okay. So
It's equally impressive, I tell you. It's equally impressive.
Guys, you're so amazing. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
showing me your incredible craft. It was really
thank you.
incredible.
for inviting us.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, Nick, you're the stage manager.
I am, yes.
So you are really the wrangler of all these cats every night.
Absolutely, they are all my cats, and I love them.
I feel like, I don't know, as an old theater nerd, I love the sound of the stage manager's calls. I love Go 101, Go 102, love that stuff. But I imagine in this show requires a higher level of knowledge from you and your whole crew about where everyone is because people are hanging from stuff.
Oh, yes. We know exactly what everyone is doing at every moment on the stage. So I know if they're doing something unusual or different, something that would cause me to question, is there an issue? Should we stop the show? Should I call this cue or not?
Right.
So I need to know everything that's happening out there.
Okay, so let's, just as a theoretical, let's say you see a performer and they do like one less somersault than they should have, and you think maybe that is a harbinger that something else is off. You have someone on the crew who's also watching. You ask them how that's going?
Yes, I have a deck stage manager who's backstage. So if I think there's an issue with somebody out there, I can ask them to check on them. We also ask the artists if they look like they've done something wrong or potentially hurt themselves. They give us a okay.
That's a universal symbol. Yes, yes, yes.
So they let us know that they're okay, and then they continue.
I also noticed that when the girls were doing the hair demonstration, you have a minimum complement of safety people in this room just for that.
Yes. Yeah, we always have coaching here when we're doing our aerial and acrobatic acts. We'll have one of our performance medicine team here, automation, rigging, we're all here.
Okay, so again, being an old theater nerd from San Francisco, I know that you can talk to the local fire marshal about all the things you're doing to keep everyone safe, and then another fire marshal might show up. I imagine that in every city you go to, there's some level of you need to educate the locals in charge of safety about how you guys are executing your safety system. Is that true?
Yes, it is true. Mostly that's Alfie, our technical director, and our safety team that will go through the big top with the fire marshal and those sorts of things. But every city, when we start, we have to use all of our aerial acts like hair. We validate all of their cues to make sure that everything is right, because we took everything down and we put it back up. We have to make sure every single cue is the right height.
So it's like a really specific technical cue to cue, but just for rigging.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll go through every single one of their cues to make sure we're doing the right heights before we can do the show.
Amazing. When I was watching the show, I could see the performers both doing stuff that was regular for them and pushing themselves. And I could see that energy oscillating. I'm curious if there are parts of the show where if one group of performers is really feeling it, they can push things one extra level, and that you guys know that. Is that something that can happen?
Yes. Yeah, it can happen.
Amazing.
I can tell because I see the show every day. I can see when they've got more energy or a bit less energy and they're pushing, and I can alter my cueing based on that.
That to me is insane. I mean, that's totally beautiful, because I love that camaraderie, that connection between the crew and the crew and the onstage performers. It sounds like it's so granular here.
Yeah. Oh, it really is. It really is. If they want to change anything in their act, they'll make sure they come and tell us beforehand so that we know something's going to be different. We can let everybody know. So we know if our cueing is going to be different.
Yeah.
They make sure they come to tell us. We're on stage training with them every day too. So we work hand in hand.
So I love the view from backstage. I love everything that happens backstage. And I'm curious, do you have a favorite part or moment of the show that is like the theatrical, like, this is why I do this?
Oh my gosh, they're all my babies. So
Sure, totally.
I love calling Symbiosis, the first act where they're on the cube, the 6 artists running around. Each of the artists has an in-ear monitor in, so they can hear us calling the cues.
You're talking, that's great. So they're not dual, but they can hear what you're saying, so they know they're hitting the marks that everyone else is hitting.
Because they can't see each other, they're on the opposite sides of the cube. So they know, sometimes it's us calling an automation cue and they take it from us. Sometimes we're taking it from them. we also call a number of ups in that act for them to jump at the same time because they can't see each other. So
do you give a 3, 2, 1?
No.
Oh.
They know.
So I was watching the rigging point come down,
Mm-hmm.
and your rigging points, at least the one I was watching, it was motorized.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the fail-safe for your motorized winches? Like, how do you get? You must inspect them every day, multiple times.
Rigging
Yeah.
and automation do
Yeah.
checks every single day. They do maintenance for hours on a Friday every week.
There's a camera on each.
There's a camera
winch.
on each winch. You can see them right there.
Look at
so
that!
we
Oh my
can see
God!
them.
Oh wow! Oh, that's great. Of course, there has to be a camera on every winch.
Yeah, so we can see exactly what they're doing.
That's thrilling. I mean, I was on a movie set last year, and some riggers put me in an XYZ rig, and so five dudes were puppeting me in XYZ space, and I mean the level that they had to understand about where I was from 200 feet away. You're doing the same thing from here every night.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I don't ever call a cue for an automated piece to move without watching it move. I always watch the lines come in. I watch the cube move. If I can't see it directly, I look at my monitors to make sure something is moving.
See, to me, knowing all of this makes the show twice as good, right? Like we see the audience sees the performers, but like I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, everyone around this is doing so much work and singing and dancing.
It's a lot. I would say the first half hour to 40 minutes of the show, I don't shut up. I'm constantly talking. It's very busy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so the second half you get to relax a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit more calm the second half.
Nice. And when you wrap this show, you guys are wrapping this up in a short time. Will you continue on with this show? Will this be put up somewhere else, or are you moving on to a different production?
Yes, we'll all continue with the show.
Oh,
so
okay.
we have a week to move the show to Seattle. We'll validate all of the cues. We'll practice everything, and then we'll open in Seattle.
So I just realized that like we're standing in the booth and it's in front of a piece of scaffolding. This is the same wherever you go. You're always in the same venue.
Absolutely, yeah. When we're right here, I could be in any city.
And you sometimes must forget where you are.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get up in the middle of the night and can't remember where the bathroom is. But
I also imagine that for in your position, not everyone is cut out for doing this kind of level of performance.
No,
Yeah.
not everyone. It takes a certain person to do this level of performance plus the touring that goes with it.
Right.
So
That's a strain.
But we educate. Part of what my team does is educate performers when they get here, if they haven't worked in this environment before, how this environment works.
If there's one thing that typifies like everybody I've been speaking to about this is you guys really all understand each other's jobs as well and
Yes.
how they all work so that you can all do your own job as best as you can.
Absolutely. The more I know about how all the technical departments do their jobs makes me better at my job. So I like to know what everyone's doing, and then you have good mutual respect.
Amazing. Nick, thank you so much.
Thank you.